Okay, this is Hyundai Elantra 2017 2-liter direct engine swap update video. The new engine is in, or the new used engine, and it's the same, just about the same installation as it was reverse of the removal. So when this engine was going down and in, it's unavoidable. You're kind of going to scrape this up with the exhaust back here. And the other thing too is just make sure all your AC lines stay clear, because we had some trouble with that. And then you're gonna have to stick a pry bar in between the bell housing and the engine when you're going down with it, so you can get the engine sandwiched between the other side of the car over there by the mount, and get the sort of like the drive plate in front of the flex plate there, so you can get the 4 bolts in, because otherwise the engine will come down and it'll want to sit on top of the flex plate, which is pretty bad. You could damage a seal inside the transmission. There's a little bit of dust in there, it's no good. So then the only other thing was we hooked up some of our wires that are down low there, like that are sort of in front of the radiator, that are hard to reach, and they need to be zip tied up still. Not really worried about that, but then of course don't plug your other harness back in for your alternator and the top of the engine and such, because you got to get around the bell housing to get your transmission bolts back in. And then I just saved the 2 starter bolts for last, and there they are on the ground. So make sure you have yourself a little diagram set up so you know like which bolt goes where, because they are different lengths, and it's sometimes just a pain to sort of memorize or remember where they go. So they're all 14 millimeter though, and I think this is like the 3rd or 4th hour that this engine has been back in, but I've been fighting cold weather in Michigan, so I think it's like 25 today, but the sun's out, so that's nice, and it's blue skies. And in any case, it'll be nice to have this car back on the road. So once it's getting closer to finalization and the finish line, I'll check back. Thanks. Engine's running and it's finally done. Topped out the coolant. We're gonna change the oil in a second, but the burning off the back is some RTV sealant that I smeared off. I didn't end up using it, so it's gonna burn off. But in any case, you got to put the car on the ground. I noticed if it's still on the jack stands and you try and start it, the engine will act like it's starving for fuel. So you got to put it on the ground so the car levels out a little bit, and then start her up and it'll run. It should smoothen out. The engine started up rough and then it smoothed itself out. Now it's not shaking no more. It seems like it's running good, and all the 2 liters tick like that. That's like a expected sound. And it's the dead giveaway is if the engine's shaking or not. That'll tell you if it's running rough. So it's smooth and the swap was successful. So that's it.